Alright, push right, stay on Uber.
Yeah, I'll pop my shit in the air.
V1 them.
Hey, I'm
Probably.
gonna need y'all
I
to
mean,
remember. Hey, I'm gonna need y'all to
Fucking
never
legit's friend.
touch no man. Hey, alright. I'm gonna need y'all to never touch no man Uber like that again, alright?
Uber's trash, bro. Division 1.6 build video. I was playing around the last few days with all the shotguns in the division, and I absolutely fell in love with the SSG, otherwise known as the sausage. At first, I tried the 1.3 style M870s, like I used to run back in the day, just like in my glory days. But I found out the new shotgun meta 1.6 is the sausage. It just didn't compete with the. It just did not compete with the M870. So I decided to make a sausage video. I'm gonna show you and explain to you my build from head to toe, piece by piece, the guns, the weapon talents, the attachments. Explain to you why I have 4 pieces rolled up. Explain to you why I have 4 pieces rolled to firearms and 1 to electronics. I actually only use 1 stamina mod. That's the only stamina piece I use. I'm gonna explain the player talents, the skills I use, why I use them, how I use them. But anyway, let's just get into it. Let's get into the build video, guys. So, it's SSG. I'm using 2 of them, as you can see, on this build. I tried running it with the M870s, but I think the SSG dominates the shotgun. So, I'm going to make a striker build as well with it, but I wanted to do the all gold first because I already have my all gold build pretty much god rolled. So, without further ado, getting into it. I'm running Vigorous. I used to run Barrett's chest piece now, but I'm running Vigorous now. With the exotic damage resilience to stop the seekers and health. Because I put health on pretty much mostly everything. The Vigorous chest is god rolled. It's like 2,000 armor. Stats are perfect. The mods in it have god rolled firearms with health. I might switch to skill haste. If I could, if I find a better one, but I doubt I will. But the reason why I use Vigorous is because I don't know if you guys know about 1.5, how you used to double pop your heals when you get into 1 bar of health and then pop a heal. And since they fixed the med kit and give you more health now, I was popping my med kit and my heal, and I was popping my heal at full health, getting 10% of my health back for a full heal because I just got so used to double popping it. So I took the Barrett chest piece off and I put Vigorous on, and ever since I switched, when I double pop it, now I have a full over bar. I'll show you, like when I double pop, this is why I put Vigorous on. I double pop, boom, I have full health with a full overheal, and I'm at the most crazy DPS you'll ever see ever, like on a shotgun, almost 500k on a shotgun. That's why I switched to Vigorous. Anyway, going into the mask. I got Tenacious Mask with Crit Chance. I put Crit Chance on my mask in my holster for the shotguns because I figure the most Crit Chance. I base it off of base damage. I try to get my base damage as high as I possibly can, and then I try to get my Crit Chance as high as I can. And don't really worry about crit damage as much. I just put it wherever I can fit it, wherever it lets me. But I focus mainly on the Crit Chance and as high as I can get the weapon damage, like with the talents, like Responsive, Confident, Unforgiving. Like you'll see the weapon damage. I'll explain it in a second when I get to my guns. Anyway, I use Tenacious, Crit Chance. Yet again, it's god roll. Then I go short bow knee pads. Everyone loves the short bow knee pads. This is the 1 electronics piece I run. I run 4 firearms and 1 electronic. No stamina, just 1 mod. I'll explain that shortly in a second. But the knee pads are god rolled for health. 16-4-4-4 is like the most you can really get. Burn resist. They got all resistances on them, which is pretty nice. Again, in my mods, I have all firearms mods with health. And 1 stamina mod so I can unlock responsive. Like I'll explain that in a minute too. And then I use all first aid self heal mods. But everyone knows why the short bow knee pads are good. Like you throw a grenade and it's just boom. It's like throw a grenade, boom. So it's pretty nice. So anyway, going into what are we in? The backpack is next. Come on, game. What are you doing to me? Let me show the people what they want to see. Alright, here we are. The backpack. Going to the next is specialized backpack. I haven't took this thing off in the last 2 updates. I think it's essential to most builds. If you want to be able to heal yourself, you pretty much need to have it and have a DPS build. So I have once again, it's a god rolled. I got all my rolls are 1260 or above, but the short bow knee pads, they're close, but they're not firearms. All the other ones are firearms, so it's like it's running to maxed out firearms I got on the build in the DZ. So I don't have to worry about normalizing stuff in Last Stand. I don't play as much Last Stand as I used to, so I'm pretty much building every build now for the DZ. And I am building every build and making videos on every build. So stay tuned for that. But anyway, I almost got 1300 armor on it. What you aim for 1330 is what you want for the mid-max. So I'm 40 points away. I got health on it, burn resistance. I got burn resistance on almost everything, so it's nice. I get off of fire pretty quick. Or I don't get put on fire as quickly. With specialized, it's nice getting that huge chunk of. If I had one, I'd show you how much you got. But I think you get exactly like 23 to 27k skill power from it. Next piece going into Skull MC gloves. I have them rolled for critical hit chance and then shotgun damage, and then I have assault rifle damage on them, so I could put an assault rifle on for this build, but I wanted to run the double shotties. I would like to get critical hit chance, but I mean, you can't always get what you want. But I run critical hit chance, shotgun damage, and then assault rifle damage, which I'd put on the M4 if I wanted to get sweaty with the build. But I'd rather just run the double shotguns because it was a lot more fun to do. I really enjoyed making this video. Now going into the next piece. I run Nimble. I haven't took Nimble off since the update again. I love it. Max firearms again. If you look at 1270, everything else is 1200 plus. But the firearms is what I'm most worried about with this build. Critical hit chance 4%. So I got 4% on that, and the mask is the max. The mod first aid self heal. Like I said, on everything. So we got critical hit chance on this and this. Health on everything else. Now we'll go into, let's break down the guns. I used 2 of them, the Black Mark SSG and then the Tactical. I wanted to try both of them just to see the difference. I don't see a difference at all other than how they look. One has like I mean, you can see the difference right there as it's going back and forth. It's like the stock on the back is mainly like the big difference that I see. Anyway, my favorite one has the lower DPS, but this one has higher DPS because that's deadly and fierce. They stick out more. But like I said, I'm all about my base damage. So I got confident, responsive, and unforgiving. All 3 of them give base damage. Responsive gives you 10%, what you always have, because with the shotgun you're always within that 10 meters, always. The confident is amazing because you always want to pop your skills going in, and with Vigorous you can even pop boosters. You can double pop your skills and going in with 10%, and then 15 on top of that with the booster. It's going in with 35%, and Tenacious was 45%. Then Unforgiving, whatever you get from there, either another, say 10% to 25%. You're sitting at like 65% potential extra weapon damage on top of 137,000. Like you're sitting at M870 kind of numbers if you're sitting at these kind of numbers on weapon damage if everything works properly, and you're shooting the gun 4 times as fast. So that's why I love it. I fell in love with it. I'm trying to get really good with it and make it one of my main weapons of choice because it is probably the best gun in the meta right now in 1.6 in my opinion. But anyway, I use competent, responsive, unforgiving. The attachments I use magazine size. Sometimes I'll use critical hit chance, but I mean it doesn't really matter. That extra little, I'll get like an extra 5% critical hit chance if I switch to the other mag. I'll show you right here. But the extra 5% really doesn't matter compared to all those extra bullets. Like, you get so many extra bullets. So it's just, and you're spraying and just shooting with it like, bop, 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 bop. You're non-stop shooting with it. So you want to just have as many bullets as you can. Anyway, then we get into the grip. 20% critical hit damage. It's the most. Accuracy, stability, doesn't matter. Reload speed, if you want to bump your DPS up a tiny bit, put reload speed in there. On the sight, this one I have 16% critical hit damage, 3% critical hit chance, and 5.5% damage. And then I believe on the... Actually, I can make it better. Turn on. Put that on there. So the pro red dot sight on that one with critical hit damage, headshot damage, critical hit chance. Then makes you critical hit damage on the grip. And then the extend the mag, critical hit chance, and rate of fire. Let me switch over to my other one. I got deadly, responsive, and fierce. This one's more for like this one is the one that I might put the that 8% crit hit chance on to get as much crit chance as I can. Like I might put crit chance on absolutely everything on this one just to get as high as I can. I'm actually gonna show you guys what I'm talking about. Alright, so my DPS dropped 100, but my critical hit chance goes to 34%, plus the pulse. So anyway, the first one, I'm sitting there, I shoot 16 shots off, blah, blah, blah. Then I pull this one out. And I got my 8 shots, but the 8 shots have pretty much a 50% chance of critting at 134% weapon damage. With decent amount of crit chance, decent amount of headshot damage, but once again, it's all about that weapon damage. So you get the responsive kicks in for the extra 10%. Then you got your booster, and you got your tenacious, as you will. That's how I use it together all the time. So you pop it like this again, hit the skill, boom. You see it's a little bit lower because the only reason why it's a little bit lower is because you only have a less amount of shots. You only have a little bit more shots, but you see how high the weapon damage goes on them. With competent it goes to 137. Without competent it's still 151. But this is the one that's critting a ton. Until you pull off your 8 shots, you crit half those shots, you're killing people, and you'll see in the build video, in the gameplay video, you kill people. You can 2-shot people with the second one, even though it has less DPS. And you 1-shot people. You 2-shot people with the second one. The other one's more of a 3-shot headshot, a 4-shot body shot. Well, then again, shots are mad quick. Now that I went through the guns, let's go through what talents I use. I'll show you this real quick. On my main gun, I had the 90% critical hit chance, the mid 60s on critical hit damage and headshot damage. Survivability, I got like 215k max health. My armor mitigation, max mitigation is like 33%, so 32.66 is pretty good. And yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna get into the gameplay build of like me and my clan KX running the DZ, playing some Last Stand. Make a highlight video at it, show you what this build's like really capable of, so you see if you like it or not. I figured I used to do the gameplay videos first just to show you how good it was, but people started requesting seeing the build video first because a lot of people watch me live stream, and when they watch me live stream they already see what the build does, so they don't need to see what the build does. They just want to see what's on the build, and a lot of times I don't have enough time to show them because I have 50 million people trying to kill me, and not 100 people in my chat want to see me to explain my build over and over again to everyone that asks. So yeah, this is the build video. I'm gonna get into the gameplay. I hope you enjoyed it. Everyone have a blessed night, and until next time, I'm out. Later. Turn up, everyone. Turn up. Have a blessed day.
Where's my other firearms mod? Jesus.
Bro, you dodging, bro.
Yo, I have a question. Anyone listening or no?
Yo.
Alright. Would you rather have deadly, responsive, and fierce? Alright. And I put on all of the attachments are like lower DPS ones, but they have like I have crit chance on everything. I have crit chance on my.
Pop first heal. Go right. Go right.
On the other sausage, I have fierce.
Stay on Uber.
Warning. Your division affiliation
Nope.
has
We're in
been
Vigorous or
disavowed.
something?
You are now marked as
Yeah,
Yeah, Ducky runs Vigorous because he double pops his heels, remember?
I can. Let's see.
Stephanie, get it right.
Delphi?
Daphne.
Wow.
Ducky, can you
I missed half the other
show
bullets.
me, please? It's 3-shot. Nice. I got 350 tough.
I can update mine on my stream.
I have no idea. Dude, it's the same body shots, dude. It's three shot body
Go
shots.
again, Joey.
Yeah.
It's 3 shot.
They were up at 40 seconds. I'm about to pop the green in 1 second. Here we go. Oh my god, bro. Get fucking wrecked.
rogue agent.
Holy shit. That's a good clip right there, dude. I wasn't even up here. I didn't shoot 1 bullet, bro. You all in here?
You're in there, you're in there, you're in there.
What the hell was this kid hit firing?
Gun behind
you
me,
guys?
behind us.
Oh, okay. You all play on in front of you, Ducky. Right side, right side.
Guy with that.
He's down.
Pushing him.
Ready.
Down.
I'm gonna go up the ladder side, though. Come on.
I'm
Shoot
good.
with a green if you need it.
You're in there, you're in there.
We gotta get away from these turrets, bro.
Yeah.
Good, you ready to yourself?
Good. Wait to 80 has, kid.
Yeah, let's go. I'm out of it. Oh, nice. Good shit. Oh, he's
The fuck down. Was
Turn up.
turn up.
Yo, what up, Costa? What up, sir? How you doing, man? Like, I legit just got on. Literally just turned my Xbox on.
I got him. Yeah.
He's down, he's down, he's down.
If you enjoyed it and would like to see more videos, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. We're growing fast and I appreciate all the love and support everyone's shown me. If you want to get a chance to play with me when I go live or get instant notifications when I upload a new video on my builds or on gameplay, solo manhunts, or even on fuck, bro. Practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. 3 hours. Well, that concludes the video. If you enjoyed it and would like to see more videos in the future, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button.
That's some nasty ass shit.
Well, that concludes the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it and would like to see more videos, well, that concludes the video. If you enjoyed it and would like to see more. Well, that concludes the video. If you enjoyed it and would like to see more videos in the future, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. We are growing fast, and I appreciate all love and support everyone has shown me. If you want to get a chance to play with me when I go live or get up-to-date instant notifications, make sure you hit that sub button and subscribe to this channel. Everyone have a blessed day and turn up. P.S. Free Ducky. Hashtag Free Ducky and all the Twitch channels on Division. I got put in timeout and I'm trying to fight it by Twitch, but if you guys would hashtag Free Ducky for me and all the channels, show me some love, I'd really appreciate it. Anyway, until next time, we're gonna turn up together. Love you. Have a good day. We out. Turn up.